Discipline. It's the bridge between goals and accomplishments. It's the raw, unfiltered power that separates dreaming from doing. Train, study, work, practice. Train, study, work, practice. Train, study, work, practice. Repeat it, live it, breathe it. Standing there, lost in the fog of inaction, that's just waiting for the inevitable, waiting to fade, waiting to be consumed by regret. Don't let that happen. Your excuses, they're whispers of weakness. They're comforting lies that offer a temporary escape from the hard truth. They feel good in the moment, don't they? A little pat on the back for not doing what you know you should. But those excuses, they're thieves. They'll rob you of your potential, steal your dreams, and leave you empty. They will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you if you let them. If you want freedom, real, lasting freedom, you must have discipline. There's no shortcut, no magic pill. It starts now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now go, do something hard, something that scares you, something that pushes you to your limit. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. Step outside your comfort zone. You might win, you might lose, you might succeed, you might fail. But I guarantee you this. You will be better, stronger, wiser, more resilient, refusing the challenge, staying in the shallow end. That's not a good move. Get up. Move towards that challenge. Whatever that challenge is, attack it. Head on. No hesitation. You have to start moving forward. You have to start. Take that first step, then another and another. Improve your vision, sharpen your focus, change your perspective. Progress, any progress, is better than stagnation. And what if you take a wrong turn? What if you stumble? So what? Worst case scenario, you learned something. You realize you're heading in the wrong direction. Good. Now you can adjust. Now you can pivot. Now you can walk in the other direction. The key is to keep moving, to refuse to quit, embrace the suck, learn to push through the discomfort. That's where the growth happens. Let's be clear. A lack of discipline is a form of self-imposed slavery. If you lack the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you'll become a slave to disease. Your body will betray you. If you lack the discipline to work hard, to save, to invest wisely, you'll be a slave to your finances, forever chasing the next paycheck. If you lack the discipline to manage your time, to prioritize, to focus, you'll end up with no free time, constantly overwhelmed, constantly behind. But if you cultivate self-discipline, if you have the discipline to save your money and work hard and invest your money properly, if you have the discipline to manage your time correctly and not waste a bunch of time, if you have the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up with freedom. Freedom from worry, freedom from limitations, freedom to live the life you truly want. You've got to be aggressive to make things happen. This is where it gets real. This is where we introduce extreme ownership. It's a concept that will change your life if you let it. It means looking at every problem, every setback, every failure, and saying, this is on me. It's not your boss's fault. It's not your partner's fault. It's not the weather. It's not the economy. It's your fault. And that can hurt. It can sting. It's a punch to the ego, because when you look at your life, your job, your finances, your relationships, your health, and you admit that the problems are your responsibility, that's painful. But it's also unbelievably empowering. Because if the problems are yours, then you have the power to fix them. You're not a victim. You're in control. You have control over your fate and over your destiny. And that is a glorious thing. Now, I'm not saying ignore your emotions. Feel them, acknowledge them, but don't let them control you. Emotions are one piece of the puzzle. They're part of the equation along with logic, goals, family, finances, all of it. Extreme ownership is this went wrong, this failed, didn't accomplish this. But don't let your emotions be the only factor. Don't let them dictate your actions. Take ownership. Identify the problem and then fix it. Your ego will resist. It will make excuses. It will lie. It will try to protect you from the pain. But that protection, it's a trap. It prevents change. It keeps you stuck. So I ask you, do you really want it? Do you actually want to achieve your goals? Do you want to become the best version of yourself? Because if you do, if that desire burns within you, then nothing can stop you. Obstacles will become challenges. Setbacks will become lessons. Failure will become fuel. But if you're only half committed, if you're just going through the motions, then everything will become an excuse. Every minor inconvenience, every little setback, every ounce of discomfort, it will be a reason to quit, a rationale to give up, a justification for staying where you are. If you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing. If you don't really want to do it, what is going to stop you? Just about anything. This isn't just about personal achievement. It's about how you interact with the world, how you build relationships, how you lead. If I want to have influence over you, what do I have to do? I actually have to allow you to influence me. How do I get you to trust me? I have to put trust in you. You see, the best relationships, the strongest teams are built on mutual respect and understanding. I have to open my mind up and allow you to influence me. If I just stick with my own ideas, you close your mind as well. Don't hide your intentions. People see through that. They see the manipulation. They see the self-serving motives, and it destroys trust. If I have a closed mind, you're going to close my mind. If I want you to care about me, what do I have to do? I have to care about you. These are the components of a relationship. If we listen to each other, if we don't listen to each other, we don't have a relationship. If we don't respect each other, we don't have a relationship. If we're not influenced by each other, we don't have a relationship. So if we don't care about each other, obviously we don't have a relationship. This applies to everyone. Your employees, your children, your partner, your friends. If you want them to listen to you, you have to listen to them. And I mean really listen. Not just waiting for your turn to speak, not formulating your response while they're talking, but truly trying to understand their perspective. Opening your mind, integrating their thoughts into your own. To build a real relationship, you have to listen to the other person. I'm literally going to listen to what you have to say and try and open up my mind and open up my perspective so that I understand your world. And then together you can find a better solution, a stronger path forward. And we're going to come to an understanding. We're going to move forward with a better solution. So the idea of barking orders, the military, or any organization can be run through authoritarian dictatorship. Look, you can make it work for a little while, but it's not a long-term solution. And that's what got to watch out for. Discipline, action, ownership, genuine commitment. These are the pillars of a life well lived, a life of purpose, a life of freedom. So I leave you with this. No more excuses, no more delays, no more waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Start today. Take that first step. Embrace the challenge. Own your life and become the unstoppable force you were meant to be.